Hi, my name is Robert Toth. I'm not very good at the video thing. I'm an old man, so please bear with me. This short story, Trade, by Robert Morris, from the publication Tribe, published in 1991, 4 years after I was diagnosed with AIDS, has stuck with me since then. And I hope any Hollywood producer or small film company, um, Mark Ruffalo, Bette Midler, Tyler Perry, anyone, if you would like a copy of this short story, I will take photographs and send it to you. Um, so here goes. This is fiction. It is based in Hawaii in 1989, I believe. And the premise is this lawyer, Michael Palafox, met and fell in love with his surfer, Piccolo Kane. Again, I digress by apologizing to any indigenous Hawaiians or Polynesians. I'm going to mangle your beautiful language, and I profoundly apologize. It is a beautiful language when spoken correctly. So I'm sorry in advance. So this lawyer met this individual, Piccolo, a surfer, and in this fiction, anyone diagnosed with HIV or AIDS was sent to an internment camp set aside by the U.S. and Hawaiian governments to isolate individuals with HIV/AIDS and their companions, if they so choose, to accompany them. So many families were also there. But this is a love story between two people, a lawyer and a surfer. On an excellent full moon night in January, the Makahiki season, Michael Palafox, the attorney, lay next to Pekela Khan, the dancer, and wondered that the wind blowing in from the sea could feel so cold while the moonlight dazzled so brightly on the white sand beneath them. Michael wished for another blanket, the rich Hawaiian quilt from Picolo's grandmother, but he knew it would make Piccolo only sweat, so he chose the cold. The sea, too, was reckless. Tell me the story, Olono Kapaihi. I will just say in brief that this man met or followed, and it came to pass that as Lono trekked across the waters of Kauai without a guide, he noticed a single local man, a native, following him at a distance, saying nothing, but keeping the exact distance from them, whether Lono walked fast or slow, until at length Lono finally turned to him and said, "Who are you, and why are you following me?" To which the stranger answered, "Kapaihai Hilena Ka Inawa. I am Kapaihilini Ahilena, and I followed you because I heard from your people who were on their way back that they had deserted you, and I, pitying you, and I, loving you, followed you." Again, apologies for mangling the beautiful Hawaiian language. So there's this epic scene where this Hawaiian king comes across the sea with all his regalia, the beautiful feathers, the dugouts, the trumpets, the sun shining, thousands of these canoes and larger dugouts, as have been proven in our Hawaiian history. So it goes on and on. And again, this is fiction, and it goes on to say, Michael, the lawyer, praying for the now dying Piccolo. Lord, Piccolo is the ocean, and he has possessed me so astonishingly, this sea in which there is never rest, in which lies the beauty to break a man's heart when it gets inside of him. Lord, hot is the love that comes. Eheena ke aloha ke hikimai. In the mystery of all this, such a flood of magic fills me today that I want to shout it from the housetops. He goes on to say, in the silence afterwards, Lord, I tremble. Can I show myself to him again in the daylight? I feel afraid, dear God, for what thou hast made me and what thou hast made for me, this surfer, Pekolakane. Oh, how can such things be? Grant him safe passage. And this is when Michael glides Pekolo near unconscious body into this Obsidian slide where individuals from this internment camp can choose to go into the ocean. And as this happens in daylight, all of Pekolo's keane, or friends, gather in their dugouts to pay him tribute. Just imagine all this, the regalia, the love, the epicness of this entire thing. It has stuck with me since 1992, and I hope my terribly astonishingly poor pronunciation of the Hawaiian language hasn't off-put you into reading, at least reading. It's a short story by Robert Morris and Tribe. You can probably find it somewhere. I can email you copies of the pages, but please, this has stuck with me since 1992. I've been living with AIDS. I'm a long-term survivor since 1988. I'm a senior citizen. Again, I'll make this short. Thank you for listening. Peace.